Our enterprise is a part of the holding company for the production of pharmaceuticals in the Krasnodar region. We use various pharmaceutical equipment that meets the requirements and standards of GMP, a unit for dehydration of aqueous solutions, and extracts in a fluidized bed apparatus, rotary tablet machines, an automatic line for packaging tablets in plastic film, and foil and other high-tech machines and apparatuses. At the end of the year, we carried out modernization and started to replace morally and technically obsolete equipment. I have been working as a chief technologist for 10 years and know all the technological processes well. I made the choice of new equipment myself, agreeing it with the management before purchase. It was not an easy job. There is a lot of equipment on the market. Many processes have changed and become automated. In pharmaceutical production, it is very important to control the quality of raw materials and finished drugs. For the products to be of high quality and fully compliant with hygiene requirements, it was necessary to take the issue of equipment selection seriously. We also decided to upgrade the powder storage and feeding apparatus in the pill production area. The material from which the equipment is made must be strong and resistant to wear and tear. The machine must be modern and capacious, with the ability to load more than 10 liters. I am used to doing my job well and working only with specialists. I took the question of choosing a machine for storing powder seriously. I did not use the internet to search for equipment, because often a pretty picture hides unprofessionalism. I visited the International Exhibition of Equipment, Raw Materials and Technologies for Pharmaceutical Production, which was held in Moscow. At the exhibition, I looked at 3 variants of machines for storing and feeding powders. They differed in design, capacity, and feeding method. Before buying the machine, it was necessary to agree it with the management, and then to conclude a contract for the supply. I took the contact information from the machine seller and decided that, after consulting with the manufacturer, I would call and purchase the machine. However, it was not that simple. When I returned to the company, I started contacting the manufacturer's representative on the phone. The company refused to supply me, citing the small volume of the order. The machine had to be found, and I realized that I would not be able to do that on my own. This made me a little less confident. At the trade fair, I met the manager of a company from Moscow. He offered his services in supplying equipment for the pharmaceutical industry, and gave me his business card. I decided to contact a specialist from a company in Moscow. At that time, I had no idea that I was doing the right thing. The manager of the company listened to me, asked me some questions about the required productivity, the capacity of the machine, the raw material. I was pleased with his professional and business-like approach. After preliminary consultations, he suggested a unit for storage and supply of powder, which is ideally suited for my given parameters. The specialist sent me a video of the machine, which clearly shows the equipment and its characteristics. This is a state-of-the-art model of the storage and dispensing machine. The machine is equipped with a computer control panel, temperature control, and a touch screen. I coordinated the proposed machine for the storage and transportation of powder, and a week later we signed a contract for its delivery. 1 month after the contract was signed, we received the equipment. The unit is stable and compact and works perfectly. I was satisfied with the offered option of the powder feeding machine. At first I was skeptical of the manager's choice, relying on my own experience, but I realized that one must always learn, and not be afraid to trust a professional. I planned to buy the equipment I saw at the exhibition for 2 other areas of production. The management liked them, too. And now I know exactly who the supplier of future machines will be.